Good afternoon. Excuse me. My name is Quisha King, and it's such an honor to be here. Thank you, Kimberly, for inviting me. I am officially, I guess now, a domestic terrorist, so glad to be a part of the group. Like I said, my name is Quisha King. I'm a mother of two, and I am here on behalf of Moms for Liberty. With over 70,000 members and growing, parents across the country are taking bold action to get involved with their children's learnings and stop government overreach in public education. A topic that we've heard a lot about in the past year was critical race theory, or CRT. The very first tenet of CRT, and the tenet in which all other tenets rest upon, is that America is intrinsically racist. It says that racism is in America's DNA and there is no way for it to be removed. Critical race theory is not about teaching accurate history. It is not about teaching Black American history. It is far more dangerous and more sinister than that. Critical race theory comes from a Marxist ideology that breaks people down into groups and determines your levels of oppressor or oppressed. This is a very simplistic way to describe CRT, but it is an accurate description nonetheless. My own daughter experienced critical race theory, or woke theology, or whatever you'd like to call it, in her own classroom. Her teacher began to ask the children in their respected identity groups how much discrimination they experienced. Now, let me tell you guys, these kids carry around $1,000 cell phones in their back pocket. They're not oppressed. They are quite privileged, if you ask me. Certainly more privileged than what I grew up. This turned into just one big oppression Olympics, with the kids going back and forth with each other. Well, I experienced this as an African American child, and I experienced this as an Asian, LGBTQ. The kids just became combative with each other. There was nothing academic or no literature that was discussed in that class session. And this was all after she first had to ask all of the children what pronoun they wanted to go by the very first week of school. This is in 8th grade. So do you think that this actually brought the children together? Where's the unity that was going to come from judging each other by their outward appearances? The answer is simple: there was not any. This is what Marxism does. It divides, then tries to conquer. It makes judgments on superficial outward appearances and tries to determine your destiny by your outward appearance. Here's a little family history for you, from my family. My great-great-grandfather was born a slave. He bought his freedom. He taught himself how to read and acquired almost 400 acres of land that my family still lives on today. His story is a testament to the possibilities in this great nation. Was it tough? No doubt. But if he would have looked at himself purely through the lens of race and the legal and direct racism that he experienced back then, he would have never accomplished his dreams. Black Americans like my great-great-grandfather have contributed many great things to this country. To only be told of slavery, Jim Crow, and civil rights diminishes the legacy, hard work, and the tenacity of people like my great-great-granddaddy. For those who claim to be for CRT, let me remind you of this. You do not get to tell my child that because they are born Black that they are automatically in a permanent status of oppression. It is insulting, and it's flat out untrue. We have done that in this country, and did not go well. We must put an end to the division, get CRT out of our public schools, and know exactly what our children are being taught. If we do not, we will raise a generation that looks towards the outward appearance of others and not the unique person that they are. My name is Quisha King, and it is an honor to have spoken with you today. Thank you. God bless you.